Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you are well. So, after experimenting with the over 2 crown knot, I also wanted to try out an over 2 footrope knot. The result is a bulkier, a bit larger knot with a 2-pass effect. The over 2 footrope knot. All in all, it functions very much like a regular footrope knot, but it has a different look to it. With that said, let's take a closer look at the knot, then tie one. Here you can see an example of an over 2 footrope knot. All in all, it has a look very similar to a 2-pass Spanish ring knot. So we have a series of V-shapes running around the knot. You can tie such a knot with various numbers of strands. 4, 5, 6, it doesn't really matter. If we compare it to the regular footrope knot, you can see that the over 2 version is a bit bulkier and it has quite a different look to it. So, the over 2 version and the single version. Now let's tie one. Tying this knot is fairly simple. I'm going to use it to finish a series of crown knots, and this is going to finish up a nice looking keychain. To tie it, we're first going to do an over 2 crown knot. So take one of the strands and place it over the next 2 strands. So over 1, 2. Then pick up the next strand and again place it over the next 2 strands, like this. Then we pick up the third strand, and in this case we're going to go over 2 again, over the last free strand, and over the first one that we used, going into the loop created by the first strand. Like this. Then we pick up the last strand and we go into the second loop created by the second strand. And this creates an over 2 crown knot. So something like this. Now all we're going to do is do a under 2 wall knot. So again, I'm going to pick up one of the strands, for example this one, and I'm going to go past 2 of the strands coming out of the crown knot. So under 1, under 2. And then up and through the middle of the crown knot. Pick up the next strand and again go under 2 strands, so under 1, under 2, then up and through the middle of the knot. Pick up the next strand and again under 1, under 2, then immediately up and through the crown knot. And the last strand, past 1, past 2, directly up and through the middle. Then slowly tighten up by pulling on each of the strands. Like this, and this gives you the basic knot. You can do some additional tightening to get a better look, but as you can see, this is a properly tied over 2 footrope knot. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this short tutorial and that it was clear enough. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time as well.